Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at the SmartDevil portable stroller fan. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reading it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So if we look on the back here, it says brushless motor, charging port, indicator light, button, flexible tripod. Here's some specs. Product model is F03, material is ABS plus silicone, input voltage is 5 volts DC, input current is 800 milliamps, battery capacity is 4,000 milliamp hours. We have the product size there and the product weight. I started to cut this, but it actually has a place where you can peel it up. That's nice. Here's the fan. We have a little bit of a plastic on the middle here. I'll pull that off. On the inside we have a warranty card, and here we have a little manual here. Has the same diagram as the back. We have the operating instructions. It says click the button to blow wind, click again to second gear, click a third time to switch to third gear, click a fourth time to switch to natural wind, click again to turn it off. When charging it has an indicator light. It's red when charging, green when finished, and we have some notices here. You can read through those. So here's the charge cable. This does charge with USB Type-C, so it came with a USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable here. So let's look on the back. We have the USB-C port, so we can plug in there, and then we can plug in to charge it. So here's a charger. So we're currently charging at 0.8 amps. So this fan swivels different directions. Now we're limited by the swivel when this is plugged in to charge, as you can see here. Let's take this out. This way we can swivel any direction. And then we have these feet here that are silicone, and they're flexible. So these pivot back and forth in one orientation here. All three of these do. And then these you can just flex in whatever direction you want. So we could do kind of a traditional tripod here, like so. There we go. So if you had this on your desk, you could put it in this orientation and point it towards you. And this says stroller fan on the box, but needless to say, this is not limited to strollers. This could be used for all sorts of applications. So we have a 5-bladed fan there, and you can see the size of the gaps. Now this would be small enough to keep a baby's fingers out, but I would still probably keep this out of reach of them. You don't want them to get in the habit of putting their fingers in towards fans, because they may come across a fan that they could put their fingers in. So let me show, I don't have a stroller anymore, but let me show this on a bar. So this is a bike handlebar. Now, if you're bicycling, you may have wind, so I don't know if someone would want to use this on a bike. Someone might. But I can wrap this around this bar here, like so. There we go. And that's pretty tight. So with that silicone on there, it's quite grippy. So it's not moving around a lot. So you can see I can move this, and it like doesn't slide back and forth easily. So that's very secure. Pull that off. This is a bare bike handle. Most strollers are going to have foam padding on them, and this will grip even better to those surfaces. So you can turn this straight up, or you turn it upside down like in a tent. You can have a little tent fan, and actually you might want to, like, you can hang it from the center and you could, like, say, blow it towards yourself. Have a little bit of a ceiling fan type thing going on. So let me turn this on. So this is the low mode. So my face is about, I don't know, 1.5 feet away, and I can definitely feel that. I'll turn it up one. So this is the next mode up. So it looks like we had the low, medium, high, and the third one's kind of another low mode. Oh, it says natural wind, so I think that varies the speed, because it just sped up. Oh, now it's kind of slowing down. That's a neat feature. And this does swivel 360 degrees also. So that gives you a lot of nice options for cooling. So if you just want a little bit of a breeze, you can turn it on that low speed. If you're doing a workout and you really want the fan high, you can turn that on high and get a lot of wind there. So that blows a lot of air for a little fan. So this is running with the power in it. It's a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. So this can give you up to 12 hours runtime. I would guess that would be on the low mode. But you can also run this from USB. So here it is plugged into USB. It's turned on high. So it's currently drawing 0.85 amps. So since you can power this with USB, you could power this with a wall outlet that has USB on it, an RV USB port. You could plug it into a portable power bank, or the larger power banks that are often called solar generators. You could charge this up with a solar panel. It makes it very versatile. If this had traditional batteries, it would burn right through them and it would be costly to replace them. Having the USB charging is a great feature. So I'm going to do some runtime tests over the next couple days, and then when I come back I'll give the results. Okay, so I did some runtime tests on this. So I charged it all the way up, and then I ran it on high, and it ran 3 hours and 45 minutes. Then I charged it up again and it ran 7 hours and 5 minutes. And then the third time I ran it on low and it was 12 hours and 55 minutes. So those are great times for a fan this size. So if you're taking this camping and you wanted a fan to run all night, on medium it would run 7 hours, so that might make it depending on how long you sleep, but the low would definitely run all night at 12 hours. Of course, you could turn this on at night and run it on medium for 7 hours and it would just turn off in the middle of the night, and then you could charge it up the next day. Since it's USB powered, you could charge it up with a solar panel that works with USB, or any other thing that can charge USB devices. So one thing I want to point out that this button is easy to activate. So if this is on a stroller or on a desk, it's no big deal. But if you are packing this in a bag and you put this in the bottom of a bag, it's very easy to accidentally turn this on. So that's something to keep in mind for people wanting to use it in that application. So if I pack this to go camping, I'll just make sure this is kept on top. I might even just keep it out of the bag, or I might take these and wrap it around this strap and just hang it. So that's the SmartDevil portable stroller fan. As I said before, very versatile fan. I love that it has built-in lithium batteries, or you can run it off USB. With these arms here, you can mount it pretty much anywhere. This would be great for a stroller, but it'd also be great for a gym, camping, cooling down pets. You could use this in a car, RV. You could use this at your office, at your desk. The usages for this are endless. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.